Your Majesty, what is wrong? When we arrived, this thing wasn't here. It just came from nowhere. It came from nowhere. That's the autopsy. It's a good thing that it is here. Take it and make your request. Quickly, make your prayers. Take it, make your prayers. Quickly.
What? It appeared to them?
Yes.
But, Your Majesty, don't you consider that a good omen? In that case, all the struggle to get Ebuka back into the kingdom is useless.
It disappeared again.
What?
I don't know. I don't know what is going on in Chiemba. And if it continues like this, then very soon, everyone will know that the sacred autopsy is missing. And of course, they will strip me off of all the rights I have as a king.
That will not happen, Your Majesty. It is not going to happen.
That will not happen if you follow up on all the instructions given to you by the gods. Do not try to play a fast one on the gods. You are making progress, Izogudo. Finish it up. Finish it in your capacity as king, Isin Zenozo of Adabowele. Do not ask further questions, lest you bring upon you the wrath of the gods.
Brother.
Yes.
There is something I've been meaning to ask you.
Neka, you can always ask me anything. Come on, you are my sister, my only sister, the only human close to my heart. So you can always feel free to ask me anything.
Well, what you just said now is actually what I want us to talk about.
What are you saying?
You know I am your one and only sister.
Yes, it goes without saying.
And you know that soon I will be married. Should I still remain the only one in your life? The only one close to you? Don't you think you need someone to share your life with?
I knew it would come to this. Neka, I will not lie to you. The truth is that I really want to start something with another woman, but I don't know how to do that. I don't just know how to do that. See, I was in love, but people in authority crippled my love for the woman. So I don't just really know how to love another. That is the truth.
Come on, brother. There are so many decent women out there who are dying to be yours. I can actually vouch for them. So why are you not giving them any chance?
Neka, You talked about a business you want to start. So is it not the perfect time for us to talk about it?
Are you trying to dismiss me?
Sorry, boss.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you, but Viola just came in now, and from the look of things, she is high on something.
Who brought her here?
She came on her own. She's downstairs with no.
Oh my God. What am I going to do to this daughter of my boss to make her start behaving like a rational human being?
How much does he pay you?
Honorable Ibuka is not the one who pays us. We are the employees of the Chief of Staff. And he is the only person who pays us.
And what's the meaning of that? You mean I can't fire you?
Viola, the star of the government house. Why are you always looking for whom to fire?
And what was that nonsense you told my father? I mean, why parade yourself about as an honorable, whereas in reality you're a simple gossip? That's all you are.
Is this why you came here to insult me?
I haven't come here to insult you. Rather, I've come to talk sense into you. Listen, that man is my father. And no matter how hard you try, you can never get him to hate me. You can't.
I do not hate you, Viola. I love you like my own sister.
Oh, please. Say that to the birds. I am not your sister and I will never be. This thing is your only sister, so concentrate on her and leave me alone.
You know, your father actually wanted to send you to one of the Scandinavian countries for your rehabilitation. I was the person who convinced him to send you to Canada instead. You think if I really hate you, I would do that for you?
Oh, please. I don't have time for your trash. So spare me the sermon and leave me alone. Listen, Ebuka, I will not be this nice next time. I promise you. Rubbish. And have a good or bad day.
Yeah.
It's okay. Do not allow the classless daughter of the government to make you who you are not. You are a perfect gentleman, okay? Just keep up the good work. Your reward is coming.
Thank you.
And if you stay in this hellhole till the day you manage to break free through death, then you have yourself to blame, Olamma. Do this for your sanity.
What the hell do you think you're doing? You just hate your father so much that you could not endure 30 minutes lunch with him.
I don't hate him.
You despise him. You despise him so much that you've kept your distance and not talked to him in 3 years of our marriage. Why? Because he made you marry me?
Honestly, I don't know why you think whatever is going on between my father and I has anything to do with you. I can assure you it doesn't. We have our bickerings and our fightings, but it has absolutely nothing to do with you. Not everything is about you. The world does not revolve around you, Marcus.
What? What did you just say? Are you mad? Are you insane? Have you lost it?
My king, the visiting king requests your presence in the sitting room. He also said if the queen is too busy to join you, you can come alone.
I'll go back there and tell him I'll be there shortly. Go. Listen, I do not care what your problem is.
We have to go back out there and entertain your father like good hosts that we are. It's not every daughter that gets visited by their parents. You should be lucky you have one who does that. Get that face straight and let's go. Let's go.
Hello, Dr. Grace.
Look, Marco. Hold on. Do not let them release any statement or make any comment. I'm going to handle this, okay?
Brother,
Yes.
Please, where are you up to this early morning?
See, I have an emergency I need to handle now, so I want you to be good.
It's too early for... Okay, at least come and have breakfast.
Bye.
Alright, brother, have a good day. Who is calling? This stupid and non-respectful girl. Why is she calling me? Hello? Why are you calling me? My brother is not home. He just stepped out. You're coming to our house? Why? To do what? Okay, no problem. I'm home. I am waiting. All right, see you later.
Thank you.
I'm still wondering why you're staring at me like that. Don't I look familiar? Very well then, I'll refresh your memory in case you've forgotten. I am the only daughter of the governor and your brother works for my father.
And I didn't say otherwise. This is our house, my brother's house, his property, and not a part of the government house.
I see. Well, I'm actually here to apologize for the other day. I mean, I pondered on my behavior and I realized I was way out of line. I should have respected what you said just now. Indeed, this is Honorable Ebuka's private home and not a part of the government's house. I'm indeed sorry.
You should be apologizing to my brother and not me. But you are fortunate. He has forgiven you.
Really? Why then hasn't he been taking my calls?
Maybe he will return your calls later. He actually left in a hurry this morning.
I see.
Like I told you, he forgave you. He forgave you because he realized you acted under the influence of...
Influence of what? Could this be what you've been discussing with your brother behind my back?
I was told you were scheduled to leave the country today, so...
Indeed I am. My flight is scheduled for 1:30 p.m. I pretty much wanted to make peace with everyone before I leave the country. Apparently, it just ruined my mood.
Beautiful Viola.
It's okay.
See, my brother discussed with your father extensively. And we all believe you're going to be okay. You will be fine. Make the best of this trip. And trust me, you will come back a better woman.
What? You want what? A divorce? How dare you?
Well, Marcus, that's the right thing to do. That's the only right thing to do right now. That's the only thing left between us.
The only thing left between us. Do you hear yourself? For goodness sakes, we are married.
Married? Married? Look around you, Marcus. How can you say that we're married? You're a king. You should know this. We don't even do anything that normal couples do. We don't talk like normal couples. We don't go out like normal couples. Everything ends in the bedroom.
This is because we are no normal people. We are royals, and the people expect us to present them with an heir, which we have disgracefully failed to do.
Well, I am done. My mind is made up.
When did all this start? After your father visited? Did that Irish-trained schemer talk you into doing this? He has no right to come into my palace and wreak havoc on my marriage.
Well, you can call him whatever name you want to. After all, schemers recognize schemers.
I beg your pardon.
Well, let's not deviate. Forget about my father. He has absolutely nothing to do with this. Besides, I don't need him or any soothsayer to tell me that I have been enduring domestic rape in this marriage.
Rape? And where's that coming from? All we do is make love.
Love making is by two consenting adults. When one party fails to give consent and is being forced into it, it's no longer love making, it's rape. You should know about this. You're a king. Cases like this will be brought before your court, and you should be able to judge right.
Well, I never meant to hurt you. I truly love you and wanted you right by my side.
I know. But you went overboard with your quest to have me as your own. You see, what we have here is neither a relationship nor a marriage. It's an ownership. And right now, my brain has registered that this brutality meted out on me, I do not deserve. So I am done.
No. I will never let you go. No!
Did you hear me? I said my mind is made up. And I expect you to also make up your mind to avoid unnecessary disarray in your kingdom. Excuse me.
When a woman falls in love, she falls in love with heart and soul and being. Oh, don't you take it for granted. Love is spiritual, emotional. It takes time to build it. What can destroy it in a twinkle of an eye? So don't you ever let it die, even when you think it does.
Yes, listen up. Something just came up now. I have lost trust in the Queen. I want you to seize all her mobile phones, and on no account should she leave this palace. If you fail me as the palace keeper, I swear to God, I will have your life. Good.
Is there a reason I'm being paid these visits in the last few days? Well, whatever the reason is, I do not want to know.
Am I surprised to see the anger in your eyes and hear it in your voice? No. Truth be told, I was wrong. I was selfish, and I did what I thought was to make life better for my daughter. And in trying to give my daughter that better life, I made mistakes. Mistakes that are now plaguing me right as we speak. For all this, I am sorry.
You are sorry. You are sorry. You are sorry. Wow. Chiba, did I not tell you I don't want to see you around here again? Did I not?
My son, you did.
I am not your son! Why is it so difficult for you to understand that I am not ready to face any of you? Not now, not ever!
I understand your anger because of all the bad things that I have done, for which I have been saying sorry. Please, we need to talk.
You keep on saying, I am sorry. I am sorry. Your being sorry doesn't cut out for what you did to me. To my sister. To my family. You cut out our hearts and left them for the beds of the earth while they bled out. You wanted to scare me. You wanted to hurt me for loving your princess. But your majesty, I have to tell you that you did that in the most demeaning, cruel, unforgiving and animalistic manner. Well, your goons almost succeeded. They almost succeeded in taking my sister's sanity away. Thank God I arrived on time.
Goons? What goons are you talking about?
The goons you sent to scare me and destroy my small makeshift studio. They almost destroyed my sister.
Listen, Ebuka. Marcus wanted you to pay for the fact that he believes you were the one who made the princess's feeling for him waver. But for your sister,
they almost gang raped my sister. I walked into my house and
Wait! What's going on here? Get away from her! Ah! Ah! Let us go and leave them. Listen. Stay clear. Don't near Princess again. This is the last one. Did you get? You.
Brother! Sorry!
We were hospitalized, and when we were discharged, I discovered that Olama had made a devastating decision without my consent.
It was not her decision. I forced her. And that remains the worst mistake of my life.
No, Your Majesty. She was carrying my child. We wanted to live together because we were in love, but you ruled that she can never be with me. She had to flush the child because she didn't want to go to a man's house carrying another man's child.
Oh my goodness. I wish I could turn back the hands of time.
No, you cannot, Your Majesty. All I had was the weapon of love. But wickedness destroyed the weapon. And I went to hell and back because of what you did. And you seriously want me to forgive you?
I had no idea that Marcus would go to that extent. She wanted to keep the pregnancy. She begged me to let her keep the baby, even if it meant doing whatever I asked her to do. But I insisted that she go for the abortion.
What? What exactly are you talking about?
Yes. I forced her to do it. She wanted to open up.
You made your daughter abort my brother's child? Is that how much you hate him?
No. I never hated him. I just wanted the best of life for my daughter. I wanted it because I knew that he would not be able to provide such life for her. I knew because I am her father. But alas, I was wrong. Not only did I send my daughter to hell because of my decision, but I handed over to a monster. That drug addict who is now king over the innocent people of Achala Kingdom. From the very first day he got married to my daughter, he has been forcing himself on her. And as a result, the gods of our land tied her womb. So no fertility took place. No daughter of Adabowele will ever conceive under such brutal means.
Your Highness, are you trying to say that he has been raping her for 3 solid years?
So we found out. And that breaks me. It breaks me.
The sacred autopsy that bestows power and authority on the kings of Adabowele is missing. The injustice you suffered and the princess's constant sexual abuse have irked the gods to take away the sacred autopsy.
Well, this has nothing to do with me. I'm not with it either.
The gods of our land laid down conditionalities to be met before the sacred autopsy will return to this land.
Okay, so am I qualified to hear it?
The princess's marriage must be annulled and declared null and void. And apology tendered to you, which you must accept.
And if I refuse to accept the apology, what happens?
Chimba, this is very unlike her to switch off her phone, even after all the progress we've made. I strongly believe something is wrong. I can feel it.
If the king of Adabo well, can feel it, then there is something. Let's confront King Marcus immediately.
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt you, Your Majesty. Someone is here to see you.
Someone?
Yes, Your Majesty. A woman.
Oh, okay, a woman. Show her in.
Okay, Your Majesty.
Good afternoon, Your Majesty.
Good afternoon.
Ichi, I greet you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes, good afternoon.
I'm Dr. Grace, Queen Olama's gynecologist.
Oh, okay. Please sit.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
So to what do I owe this august visit?
I'm here in regards with Queen Olama, Your Majesty. I do not know if you have noticed, but I have reasons to believe that she might be in some kind of trouble.
Why do you think that way, if I may ask?
She called me some days ago and asked me to prepare a medical evidence that can charge and incriminate the king, her husband, for mental and sexual assault. I did. But for 3 days now, I've been trying to get through to her on the phone. But I can't.
Please, can you explain what you mean by assault?
Queen Olama is not just going through sexual assault, but emotional too. And he's always trying to remind her of not showing gratitude to him for choosing her despite her tainted past and her inability to give him a child. So she wanted him arrested and put behind bars for all he has done to her. But for some days now, I cannot get a hold of her.
Do you think your report is capable of putting that animal away for a very long time?
Certainly, Your Majesty. And I have another evidence that suggests that King Marcus is holding the queen against her will.
Akidiamo Kana.
I don't want him to pay any money again. He can come and start building his house.
No problems. Please just help me to tell the Council of Elders not to withdraw my title of an Ichie.
That is where you are wrong, and I need to correct you immediately.
You know, Bago, let us face reality. You are not even an Ichie in the first place. Huh? What? I don't get that. Well, I don't want to go into all that. But the decision of the council stands.
As it is now, you are not only going to give him just the land. The entire parcel of lands belonging to the extended Onukuli family must be divided into 2 equal parts by you. and then he is going to take one part.
It's not possible. It's not possible.
How can? You cannot have equal share with me because you are who? Listen to me. Remember, you are already up against the sacred autopsy of his maternal home. That is very dangerous. But if you feel you have what it takes to stand opposite of the autopsy, then refuse to share the lands in the next 4 days, and you will experience eyeball to eyeball.
Men like you do not believe in God.
Yes. Today's a very special day.
Yeah.
A day of victory. Victory is sweet.
Sure.
Yes, it is. But you and I know that this whole ceremony, this whole victory cannot be completed without a very strong man, Chief Akide.
Yes.
So we dedicate this special occasion to him. He's a very nice man, a man filled with willpower, a sincere man, a man filled with honesty. So, to Chief Akide.
To Chief Akide.
To success.
Success.
To victory.
To victory.
To victory. To love.
I love you.
I love you more.
I'm still around.
You're around.
You
can't see you. So, to what next?
Well,
I don't get. Are you trying to take a selfie with a glass?
No, it's a family.
Our wife. Our wife. My wife.
Our wife.
My wife.
Our wife.
So he has done it. He has forced me to dance out of circulation. I should have killed him before he started.
I warned you. I told you, but you wouldn't listen. I was so foolish. I thought he was going to change his mind at the end of the day. But believe me, I never meant to get pregnant or use it against him. I've messed up big time, Rose. I don't know what to do. What do I tell my mother? She'll be so disappointed in me. It's okay. You never can tell until you tell her. You know what? Don't allow that to weigh you down. Let's just concentrate on the baby. I don't know what to do. He doesn't even want to see me or talk about the baby. How do I raise a child on my own? What are you considering? Are you considering an abortion? No. Yes. Oh. I don't know. You should totally keep the baby. I know it's not the best decision considering every other stuff. But that baby shouldn't suffer the mistake of two insane adults. Oh, thank you for saying that. I was insane to have thought that something could happen between Mike and I. I was so stupid to think he would leave his family for me. What are you doing here? I thought you made it clear that you never wanted to see our faces again. You don't know the feeling. I'm so sorry, guys. I know I was very harsh. I'm so sorry about the way I spoke to you, Rose. I was just so mad that you didn't tell me about it. Until I spoke to Dozie and he said, oh, whoa, you talked to your boyfriend and you believed him totally, right? He told me why he didn't tell me. So he was actually considering your feelings and your emotions. He never wanted it to affect our relationship, right? And maybe me, I was never concerned about it. Amaka, we've been friends for as long as I can't even remember. Fine, I know I acted foolishly and I had to beg him not to tell you because I never wanted to hurt your feelings. But what did you do when you found out? You never would give me the chance to explain myself. No, I just became your enemy. It's in the past now. I forgive you. I was angry. And even more that you hid it away from me. I didn't know what was happening and I was assuming so many things. Until I spoke to him. Listen, I am so sorry. Please.
Okay, can you girls just stop it and focus on me? I'm the single pregnant lady whose baby father just told off and blocked everywhere.
You don't need to worry, sweetheart. She has got 2 lovely aunts who are going to spoil her silly. Totally.
Oh, thank you very much.
Come
so
here.
Happy to see you girls back together.
I missed you, girls.
I missed you more.
Thank you, Father, for coming to my rescue. Honestly, I don't know what I would have done if you didn't intervene.
My daughter, I had to come for you because I was the one who put you in that mess in the first place. You're my daughter, and you will always be. I just hope that one day you'll find a place in your heart to forgive me for all that I did to you.
There's nothing to forgive, Father. Marcus must face the law for his evil and wickedness.
I still cannot be exonerated for the negative role I played in the build-up. I will still be asking for your forgiveness. But what pains me most is the fact that you lost a child because of my stupidity. Please, forgive me.
I have forgiven you a long time ago, Father. We cannot continue to live with this pain. It's a new phase in our lives now. We must brace up to it.
I humble myself before the king.
What is it?
There are visitors from the government house.
I saw the news and he deserved to be punished.
And that he will get.
Your Majesty, Olama, I came to see you and, of course, you, Your Majesty. I must admit, I was hurt a great deal. And it has never crossed my mind about forgiveness. But we are all human, right? We err intentionally or unintentionally. To err is human and the virtue of forgiveness is divine. Your Majesty, you are a man seeking for the happiness of his child. I pondered over everything and I realized that her happiness pushed you to do what you did.
Thank you, son. Thank you very much.
You know, the truth is that some fathers would have done worse than you did just to ensure a better future for their daughters. But I just want to live happily. So I think I'll just let go.
Ibuka.
I am coming to you, Olama. I never would have thought you were going through all that. I mean, I believed he loved you very much to fight for you and wouldn't have treated you bad. I am very sorry for all you've gone through. I feel so ashamed of myself for leaving, abandoning the woman at the center of my life.
I'm sorry for hurting you. I shouldn't have.
Well, we all tend to do lots of things under pressure, right?
You're right.
I just want you to live happily from now on. With so much love you deserve. This is what I wish for you.
Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
With time. Maybe not right now, but I promise you, with time. Your Majesty, I beg to take my leave now.
My princess, you have to give him some time, okay? As you can see, everything is so very overwhelming to him. He will be fine. And you will be fine as well. Each and every one of us will be fine. Okay?
Thank you so much, Enki.
You're welcome. Always. Your Highness, I beg to join my brother. I'll see you later.
My daughter, she's right. With time. Just give me some time. Everything will be alright. Okay?
I'm actually glad that he has moved on. He'll be fine. And trust me, Father.
I trust you.
I'll be fine too.
You know, Grace, it baffles me how possible this whole thing is.
The mere fact that it happened shows that it's indeed possible. There are kings who are superior to others.
How can a king as elevated as King Marcus be arrested and detained by another king?
Another king who assaulted his daughter. You know, from what I know now, Marcus will rot in jail. How can he imprison a princess against a wish? How?
Based on what you have been telling me, I knew it from day one that that marriage will hit the rock someday. You know, but I never imagined it this way, that a king would be arrested and detained.
And go to jail. Please don't forget that. And go to jail. I hate that man that kept raping his wife without feeling or knowing that she's human.
Grace, that serves him right. You see, Marcus? That serves him right.
Ichiago, are you going to abandon me like Ichieke did? Yeah? You're moving out. Mban, you have been my friend for a long time. I cannot abandon you. Eh? Our plan has failed. Eh? And we have to embrace peace. I think that's the best thing.
Why are you talking like this? They have used the charm of Adabo Wele to confiscate my property, my own inheritance. And you think I'm going to allow that to happen?
There's nothing like charm of Adabo Wele. And there is nothing like dispossessing you. What happened is that Mother Earth has moved against us. And we have to embrace peace. Make friends with that young man. You will gain more money from him than what we wanted to collect from him by trick. Eh? Thank you.
His mother, Susanna, has been undermining me in this family. And now his son is going to be the first young man to be the mansion in our family. How do they think I'm going to allow this to happen? No. Cha-cha. Even now,
You know, I'm surprised how you trust that engineer so much. How are you sure he's going to deliver in 6 months, like you said?
I'm certain he's going to deliver in 6 months. You know why? Good. I already made him a promise that if he can achieve that in 6 months, I'll give him another contract. I'll see if he can, change the front of Uncle Ezekiel's house to something that looks more like a duplex. So I'm sure he will meet up.
Are you serious? The same Uncle Ezekiel that frustrated us for over a year. You want to renovate his house?
Kindness is the best form of payback, my love. I had plans of giving them the 10 million naira before Chiakiri brought up the wonderful plan that sorted this out. So since I did not use it, I can use it now, Spend it or even more. It's just a way of generating peace, that's all.
Well, what's my own? It's your money and the person in question is your uncle, so you can spend your money however you want.
See, I love you. See how life is. He never wanted me to have a home. Now I am going to give him a home. See how life is cycled. Yes. What goes around
comes back around. What's that? Ouch!
Now let me give you another one.
You see this? You do not need to bury it. Just drop it on the site and it will dissolve into the ground before morning. He will no longer be able to complete his house as all his sources of income will definitely crash. Hold it very well. One more thing. Ensure that no one sees you while dropping it.
Holisa Wutamara Holisa Wutamara do.
Do you still remember what I told you? I told you that I have already mastered the music of Sorogede, that you should not dance with me. Because if you dance with me, I will force you to dance out of circulation. You still remember that guy?
Akede, is it not confirmed that you've been waiting the ties of this immoral woman my brother married?
My friend, shut up and start explaining what you are doing in my son's building site with a charm. Oneba
Gelimbe? Okwunu na abo. You regret it, two of you. Two of you.
We will regret what you are regretting already. Oh, no. Ha! Ha! Ezekiel Ekwensu.
Hey! Adabo wele mumo.
Osisi ejibesu. Nesu nana. Look at it. The stick with which the millipede is thrown into the bush enters the bush with the millipede. Oya washi Ezekiel na yanabane.
I told him not to allow anyone to see him. What has he done?
Today indeed is not a day of long speeches. We are here to celebrate. There is nothing the devil did not do to stop this day from coming into existence. But we give God the praise that finally, today, it's here. Nnadozie and his beautiful wife, finally they have come to realize that here in Obagu, we have a strong justice system that mortals cannot ever truncate. Look at the beautiful house that they put up here. We dedicate this house to the glory of God. And we are saying this day that no matter how they try, the forces of evil can never triumph over the forces of truth. Can we dance some more? Can we dance some more? Let us dance some more as we celebrate the glory and the glory of God.
I had my doubts, I had my fears, but I was reckless to let you in. I knew your flaws, I didn't care, but I was reckless to let you in. And even when you hurt me badly, but I didn't deserve it. I need a sunshine in my life, I'm waiting, but in my heart you let me down. Oh, you let me down. In my heart you let me down. Oh no, in my heart you let me down. Oh, you let me down. In my heart you let me down, 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 baby. Oh no. I made a hell of a mistake by letting you into my heart. Of course I was carried away. I didn't think we've come this far. I had my doubts, I had my fears, but I was reckless to let you in. I knew your flaws, I didn't care, but I was reckless to let you in. And even when you hurt me badly, but I didn't deserve it. I need a sunshine in my life, I'm waiting, but in my heart you let